In Star Wars The Phantom Menace, the two Jedi of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn are navigating through the core of Naboo with the assistance of the Gungan Jar Jar Binks when they encounter dangerous sea creatures. They are chased firstly by an OP sea killer and a Colo clawfish, but both are eaten by the Sando aqua monster, leading Qui-Gon to say, "There's always a bigger fish." But what if there wasn't a bigger fish? How would this change Star Wars history? As you are about to see, a lot changes. We're going to say that somehow Obi-Wan makes it to the surface of Theed, Naboo's capital city. Even without Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan is able to rescue Queen Amidala from the Trade Federation forces. The subsequent events on Tatooine are similar, with Watto supplying the parts through the bet made on Anakin winning the pod race. The only difference is that Obi-Wan does not sense Anakin is the chosen one, and given Obi-Wan is still the rank of Padawan, he does not have the authority to take Anakin back to Coruscant, despite his Force sensitivity. As they land back on Coruscant, Obi-Wan stands in front of the Council in despair with the disappearance of Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan also talks of the Force sensitive they had encountered on Tatooine, but the Council ignores this once hearing Anakin's age. Finally, Obi-Wan reveals the existence of the Sith Lord he had managed to escape on Tatooine. The Council is wary, and knows that in order to defeat the potential Sith Lord, Obi-Wan by himself was not skilled enough to defeat him yet. Without the assistance of Jar Jar, Queen Amidala is unable to form an alliance with the Gungans, so needs to formulate another strategy. She decides to attempt an even more ambitious bluff than in canon. Contacting Nute Gunray, she falsely informs him of an army of Jedi Knights and Masters about to descend on Naboo, preparing to face the droid army. Gunray, having been intimidated by Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan earlier, balks at the thought of an army of Jedi, but under Darth Sidious's orders, has to proceed with the plan. The plan works for Queen Amidala, as Obi-Wan is assisted by Master Windu, and together they defeat Maul and capture Viceroy Gunray. Without Anakin Skywalker, however, it takes much longer for the droid control ship to be destroyed, leading to a greater number of pilots perishing. As Obi-Wan is promoted to a Jedi Knight, Master Windu wonders whether they had just defeated a master or an apprentice. One thing was for certain, however: the Sith had returned. Meanwhile, Darth Sidious was finding it difficult not to suppress a grin. Not only had the talents of Dooku fallen into his hands, but he had also acquired the talents of young Anakin Skywalker. The Jedi would in time regret their stubborn and narrow-minded approach to the Force. As we move forwards to the events in the Attack of the Clones, the events are similar, except that we do not see Anakin and Padme's cringeworthy scenes on Naboo, as Plo Koon serves as her protector. The only change until the Battle of Geonosis is that the person in place of Senator Amidala does not provide emergency powers to Palpatine, as Jar Jar is not present. On Geonosis, not only is Count Dooku present with Jango Fett, but beside him is a robed figure, tasked with eliminating Senator Amidala. As the battle ensues, Obi-Wan notices the robed figure descending from Dooku's platform, aboard Jango Fett's jetpack. As Mace Windu and Jango Fett duel, the robed figure marches towards Obi-Wan, with only his eyes illuminating his shadowed face. The figure walks aggressively towards Obi-Wan, and with menacing intent, swings aggressively. Obi-Wan recognized the Force signature of the figure, but it was shrouded in darkness. As they continued to duel, Obi-Wan's superior experience showed, and he noticed a weakness in his opponent's defenses, and made a precise slash across the face of the figure, revealing the face. Obi-Wan was terrified at the sight, as there in front of him stood a yellow-eyed Anakin Skywalker. As Obi-Wan recomposed himself, he saw Anakin heading straight towards Senator Amidala, who was shielded by several Jedi Knights. Anakin sliced through the Knights as if they weren't even there, and prepared for a killing strike. As he swung his lightsaber, he was lifted into the air, as there stood Qui-Gon Jinn, with his arm raised, glaring at Anakin. As Qui-Gon released Anakin after Obi-Wan's cries, he rushed over to Senator Amidala, who was looking at Anakin's face in despair. The boy she had encountered on Tatooine had been consumed by hatred. Count Dooku frowned as he watched the events down below, He had not expected the intervention from his former Padawan. He could not fail his master. Leaping down below, he ignited his lightsaber, forcing Qui-Gon to release Anakin and ignite his. This was just the beginning. That is it for part 1 of What If There Wasn't a Bigger Fish. If you would like to see a part 2, please like this video and subscribe for more what ifs. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.